The Alaskan Malamute is the Clydesdale of the Great White North. But did you know that the Malamute can survive in temperatures reaching 70 degrees below zero? And that George Lucas was inspired by his faithful Malamute to create Han Solo's companion Chewbacca. His Malamute, named Indiana, lent his name to another famous character, Indiana Jones.
It's a dog that has been bred to get along very well with other dogs in its pack. Come on, puppies!
The ancestors of the Alaskan Malamute were first discovered working alongside the native people of Alaska in the 1700s. These hardy dogs lived with their masters in the inhospitable Arctic. The Malamutes used their dogs to hunt and to nimbly pull heavy sleds over treacherous ice and snow. Explorer Admiral Byrd brought teams of Malamutes to Antarctica on his expedition to the South Pole in 1933. Alaskan Malamutes are often mistaken for another sledding breed, the Siberian Husky, because they share the same coat colors, but that's where the similarities end.
Plain and simple, you've got your Huskies that are pulling the dog sleds and are winning the races, and you've got your Malamutes that are really doing the hard work and pulling the heavy stuff. They're a little bit slower, they're quite a bit bigger, but they're an amazing dog.
The Malamute dwarfs other sledding dogs with its massive size, commonly weighing between 75 and 100 pounds. The weight comes from its large, dense bone structure and heavy muscling. The broad chest pushes against the harness, and the large rear muscles of the leg drive the animal forward.
The Alaskan Malamute could go on forever. It's tireless, it's effortless, and it's what they love to do.
The Alaskan Malamute is particularly suited to withstand the harsh, cold climate. Black pigmentation is common to all Arctic animals. It prevents sunburn and blistering from the strong ultraviolet rays that glare off the ice. The coat of the Malamute also protects it from the elements. The oily top coat wicks away moisture and traps warm air within the insulating woolly undercoat. But its greatest assets are its bear-like paws. The claws extend out like a cat's to grip the ice. And the broad pads act like snowshoes, spreading the weight across a greater surface area to keep them from sinking into the snow. Some Malamute owners use their dogs' innate snow skills in a sport called ski-joring. Using cross-country or backcountry skis, both skier and dog wear a harness and a line connects them, keeping skier and dog working together as a team along the trail.
I got by! I got by!
Tara Riley and her Alaskan Malamutes, Sasha and Luna, are one happy pack that enjoys ski-joring together. Their special bond began early. At 5 weeks, Tara visited their litter to select a Malamute puppy.
Well, I had Sasha in my lap one day, and I had already picked her out, and Luna just kept barking at me over and over. She would not go to sleep, she would not leave me alone, she just kept barking, and I just decided at that point that she wanted to come home with me too.
Hugs.
And the pack was complete. From the moment Tara brought them home, they were inseparable. Tara brought Sasha and Luna with her everywhere, strengthening their bond. Tara is a nature enthusiast, skier, and rock climber. The girls accompany her on all the outdoor adventures.
I've been a skier my entire life, so I already knew that dogs pulled people on their skis, so it just seemed like a natural thing to do to include the girls in that part of my life.
Tara and her dogs backcountry ski-jor in the mountains north of Seattle.
So usually we get up early in the morning so we can get up into the mountains, and they see the skis come out, then they get really excited. And the minute we get there, we let the dogs out of the car and they run around and blow off some steam. Then we harness them up and we just take off out into the wilderness for the day.
Malamutes are known for their woo-woo singing. On the trails, Sasha sings to let everyone know she's having a good time and is ready for another run.
It's not about racing or competing or anything like that with Luna and Sasha. It's just so that we can go outside and play in the snow together. Yay, good girl! Because they're with me all the time, I really trust them and they really trust me, so it wasn't scary for me to harness myself up to 175 pounds of dog.
And it's this special bond that allows them to ski-jor safely.
We were out on the trails one day, and the dogs took off at a perpendicular angle to me, and I ended up getting pulled over. They were kind of worried about me. They came running back to make sure I was okay. It made me realize that they really know what they're doing when they pull me, and that we're in it together.
After lots of practice, Tara, Sasha, and Luna now take to the great outdoors with ease.
Every time we get out in the snow, it's like Christmas morning to them.
Ski-joring fosters a special bond between Tara and her Malamutes, but it required consistent training and plenty of time together.
This is a dog that you should definitely start at an early age with, and especially if you have small children.
Bred to work in a pack, the Alaskan Malamute gets along well with other dogs and within all types of families. But as with any dog, Malamutes should never be left unsupervised with young children.
Are you smiling?
Like other large breeds, Malamutes are prone to hip dysplasia.
They are a dog, because of their massive size, that does oftentimes suffer from growing pains or joint pains. And they really don't physically mature until they're usually about 2 years old.
Their oily top coat helps repel dirt as well as moisture. Like a cat, they'll lick themselves clean. Seasonally, the Malamute will blow its coat.
That's a slang term or a reference term in grooming for when it releases its undercoat and guard hairs. This is part of nature's way of growing in new hair. You will see patches just start to fall out as the dog walks around. It turns your home into a snow globe.
Malamutes are best suited for cold temperatures. In hot and humid climates, they require special attention, shade, and air conditioning to stay healthy and comfortable.
This is a dog that is built for the great rugged outdoors. Definitely a working breed.
Oh, I love you too. Easy do.
So in general, Alaskan Malamutes prosper in cool climates with plenty of exercise. They're prone to joint problems. Malamutes shed seasonally and require frequent brushing. A stubborn and independent breed, they require continuous training. Malamutes are excellent for active families.
Consistent exercise and consistent love will give you many years of love from an Alaskan Malamute.
Good girl.